What about romance for Styles?
Romance for Styles is, you know, it's always, I can't say much. There's always just, you know, there's always, he loves Lydia, like, obviously.
Yeah. The story that Jeff had a certain reaction he wanted out of both of us from the kiss. And it was more Dylan than me, but it was definitely both of us. Had a complete opposite reaction, especially Dylan. And he was like, that's not the way I wanted it. And then he saw the dailies and he's like, no, that was even better than I imagined it. And Dylan and I, like, it was an amazing moment as an actor.
Lydia and Styles, what
about him?
Why weren't we sitting next to each other, Dylan?
I know, we should have been a pair.
Styles and Lydia rekindle their friendship this season where they grow closer just based off the fact that they've been through so much together. I think the thing I can say is that there are some important key moments between Lydia and Styles.
Lydia, Aiden.
Yeah.
So is Styles going to be butting heads with Aiden at all?
I think he wants her to be happy. He does have strong feelings for her.
He always, you know, will love Lydia. I mean, she's like his love.
Dylan, Holland, I'm curious, what do you guys think it is about your chemistry that makes the characters' chemistry work so well?
Because we're so different in so many ways, maybe.
Are we different?
Well, we're like similar in ways, and I guess not. No.
Is there any chance that a Lydia romance can happen anytime soon?
I think there's always been a chance. The hell are Lydia and Styles in the same bed, though? It was a dream. It'll happen one day.
What's up with the Stydia Detective Agency? Will that come back again? Will we get to see more exploits of these two sleuthing around Beacon Hills?
Sleuth? Word? I like the pair of them together. They make good detectives together.
But you're beside Lydia, who I was like, oh my gosh, is this happening? What did you think when you read that?
I was like, yeah, we're together now.
The significance of Lydia being in the dream, is it basically because she's in his heart, so of course she's going to be very present?
Yeah.
When someone says I ship them, it means I want them to be together, right? Yes. Okay. Well then I guess I ship them. Yes. Because I don't know, I guess I'm a hopeless romantic and would love to see their characters. I think they're both really strong, really funny characters, and I would love to see them. I think they have great chemistry on set, so I'd like to see more scenes between them.
Would you, Holland Roden, want to see Lydia and Styles get together?
Well, I think they're the two wittiest on the show. I think that with his humor and my intelligence, I think we'd make a really fun banter.
I think that she didn't like when the attention left her for another girl. Doesn't matter who that girl was. I think it was a character choice that Jeff and I talked about, but it bothered her a little bit.
Any hope for Styles and Lydia?
There's always hope, you know, she's the one he loves. Lydia will be the primary love interest for Styles. Lydia's always a part of Styles.
Very big episode 11 for certain characters coming together. It was funny because Jeff Davis had talked to us about it before and wanted a certain reaction out of Dylan and wanted a certain reaction out of me. And it turns out that a little more so from Dylan, a little bit from me, but more so Dylan, he wanted this particular reaction, and when it actually happened, Dylan's like, yeah man, I didn't see it going that way, like this is what just happened. And when Jeff watched the dailies, he's like, thank God you did, because it turned out better.
Styles had feelings for Lydia for so long, and he still does, and he always will.
Still want Styles and Lydia to be together.
I get it. It's the Ross and Rachel. Yes. I mean, I was once a teenage girl, as I've told Jeff, and I'm like, they want Ross and Rachel. You've got to get it. So I'm doing my best rooting for you guys. But Jeff's always said that there needs to be a real friendship there first, something organically built before there can be a real relationship. And I think we're doing a good job of building that.
He obviously still has those feelings for Lydia. That's not going to go away. I think everyone's really going to like it. It's just such a sweet moment for them.
She loves how attentive he is and how loving he is and how witty he is. I think she has fun with that. I think that you can't change who you love at the end of the day, but I think she might just love him. I don't know.
Anyone on the show, who do you pair off with?
I would probably say Styles, just because I think their marriage would be quite fruitfully fun. It would just be it would never be boring.
Even if he does move on because of whatever the situation is, she just never reciprocates, he will always love her, it doesn't matter.
Stydia.
Has history. Lydia, of course, would say Stydia. I think she always wants to win.
He's got to protect Lydia, and he and Lydia kind of like solve a lot of things together. This comfortable with like loving her from a distance, you know, and it's sort of like he's come to terms with the fact that like, you know, there needs to be, you know, like she needs to love him back in order for it to work. You can't just like you can't force someone to love you.
Me judging my own character, I'm like, well, you deserve it. You didn't go for him when you had him. So what are you supposed to do?
Lydia was Styles' first kind of love and crush, you know, and that'll always be that for him.